Well, thank you very much. It's a very good morning to you too. Let's take a look at those headlines for this hour. An early night court ruling has ensured that the march to the union buildings to demand the resignation of President Jacob Zuma takes place this morning. Meanwhile, police vehicles have been deployed to the union buildings in Pretoria. This is after some uncertainty around the marches planned to unseat government today. The Tshwane Metro Police initially told the organizers, Save South Africa, that permission had been refused for the march. However, Save SA was then granted a court order overturning the ban. Acting National Police Commissioner Joemat-Petterson says police will treat all mass marches as legal if the courts have ruled that they are. The ANC caucus says it's not anticipating any further resignations of its MPs. This after former Minister of Energy Joemat-Petterson and former Finance Minister Mcebisi Jonas quit their jobs as members of Parliament yesterday. Their resignations come barely a few days after that of former Transport Minister Dipuo Peters. President Jacob Zuma fired all three last week. The SACP has reiterated that it wants President Jacob Zuma to step down. The party's Deputy Secretary, Cronin, also wants a commission of inquiry into state capture. He was speaking at the memorial service of struggle stalwart Ahmed Kathrada in Cape Town. The party has also demanded a lifestyle audit on ministers and executives of state-owned companies. Meanwhile, former Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan also called for principled politics in the country and condemned the abuse of state institutions. U.S. President Donald Trump has ordered a targeted military strike on the airfield in Syria from which a deadly chemical attack was launched. U.S. officials said the military launched dozens of cruise missile strikes against an airbase that is controlled by Syrian leader Bashar al-Assad's forces in response to the chemical attack on Tuesday in a rebel-held area. Some 50 Tomahawk missiles were launched from U.S. Navy warships in the Mediterranean Sea, striking multiple targets, including the airstrip, aircraft and fuel stations on an airbase in Homs.